at this amazing ocean of wildflowers. This is the cow's parsley. They look amazing. It's like an ocean of white, of snow. And there is the oak. There's another oak there, and just one behind the little sauna. Since we didn't get the water from the creek because it's too low now to put the pump, we can use the extension cord to get it all the way here to the garden. So that is good. But I was thinking maybe of putting that old bathtub here as well to gather the water. But we don't know if the pressure is good enough to actually be able to take it all the way up here. We will see now. This is the extension, so this is where we used to put the water, but it's still, you know, a little bit far from the garden, so perhaps it's better to move this to the garden. It's working! Look at this! I have running water! I just hope I don't empty the well completely. But it's so dry. I think people take for granted having running water because it's not something you usually don't have, but it's amazing. The bathtub is just here by the garden now, so it helps a bit. And I fill up that big container with water, as well as these water cans here. The last sample I took, my mom accidentally drank it. So it cannot be very poisonous because she didn't get sick. So this time I'm putting it in this kind of bottle. This is to do the test of the water. Like that. Now we can have an analysis. I put some mulch here around these berry bushes because there was so much weeds and flowers growing here. And now I'm gonna cover it with this netting so that the deer don't eat the berries. I hope this keeps the berries safe from the deer. There are also 3 more bushes here. This is an old one. This is the one I planted this year. And this last one is one that I took from the north side of the property and I put it here. But I don't think it's gonna have berries this year. And then there is one lonely bush there. It looks very old. It doesn't have a lot of berries. A little bit of berries, but just a couple here and there. I don't see any new branches coming up here anywhere. So probably this is dying now. This is the cutting we made with Dad, but it hasn't survived. Doesn't have any life. But the tree is sprouting there, so maybe it grows another branch. And here is the stump of the rowan tree. It is sprouting so much. It has 1,000,000 branches here. But not the plum tree. This is completely dead. So this grafting didn't work either. But I guess we can try another time. Looks like these geraniums that I bought really cheap has a lot of new flowers coming up. So that is exciting. Here I clean it up now. I put here some of the fiber plates, fiber boards, and here against this wall, so it's just easier to put it in the trailer. So it looks a little bit better. Dad left his smoker for me to use, and I'm grilling some sausages. Doesn't look like they're quite ready yet. Now it's looking more like it. I finally managed to remove these fiber plates that was in that bedroom that I took last year. So finally I took them here. I'm gonna take them to the dump at some point. But can you imagine how much of this trash just from that one tiny little room? And here is not even the wallpapers, because those I'm gonna use in the garden. I'm gonna be working on the plinth today. I have a lot of concrete here. This timber here is pretty rotten. It's not a big one. It's behind. There's another one. That's good. I thought it was a big piece. Wow, it's awesome. It's only this that is rotten. This is not, well, it is a little soft actually. This is good to have, but it is also soft here. So let's leave it for now. This is also soft. Yeah, this is too soft. You have to remove this as well. This log here is pretty rotten, the lowest one, as you can see. And here is the isolation. It's the sawdust that they have, so I don't want that to come out. But now it doesn't have a support, so I need to get a beam to put here, a new beam. I just don't know how soft this is, that it has to be probably replaced the whole way. I have to test that out. But I need to take all this dirt from the ground anyway, out now, so I will start with that today. I think this is digged out enough now. There's a lot of stones there by the wall, and I will leave them there. Don't want to make those huge craters if I remove them. At least all the soft debris is out now, and there's a little bit space also for air to flow. Check out all these glass shards that was there. Quite a lot. I digged out this pile of stone here, and these are really good because I can use them in the foundation when I have to fix this, because I'm gonna extend this all the way there. And I have to make it also longer so that I can fit here the stove. But as you can see underneath, it has holes everywhere. So I got this one. I will put it there, and some stones with the concrete. I've already lost the cable to the new pressure gun, so I cannot use it at the moment. This feels a bit sad after that. I like to put the water first in the concrete. I feel it's easier to mix it. Yes, and I do like mixing by hand. I bought the drill bit, but I found it just as hard to mix with the drill bit as it is with this one by hand. Looks pretty good now. This is all gonna be extended, so I'm pushing these stones inside here. They can stick out, it doesn't matter. I will put some bigger stones here underneath, but I will do it a little bit at a time because I don't have that much concrete anyway. Probably have to go and get some more. I only have 4 bags at the moment, so I will just fix this biggest hole now. I just don't like putting the concrete next to this tile because this tile might break. So just squeeze a stone there first. I'm running out of concrete so fast. This is already my 3rd bag. And next I'm going to fix this wall here, this corner. I already fixed the outside of this hole, and now I dig there in the ground so I can get down to this damage here. I just will put a little bit of concrete here, and this I will fill up with something, maybe some iron bars and some stones and concrete as well. I scraped off all that loose concrete, and there you can see the stones, so I will now cover these holes. And then I put there in the corner these metal rods and metal debris that I found in the ground, so I can use it to strengthen a bit the corner, and then I will fill it up as well with concrete. First I just have to put some water here, because water is the concrete's best friend. That corner is fixed now, and I put that one to keep it in place, what I put there as well. Here I have now filled that crack, that big hole, with all kind of stones and some metal bars. So now I have to build a frame here so I can pour more concrete, but I don't have any more concrete actually anymore. Chives and parsley from the garden. This foundation is not very symmetrical. It's much bigger on this side. So I decided to chip off some of this on this side to get it more symmetrical. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I think it will look better. It's not this huge on this side. Doesn't look like it's very strong, so. But now I did fill it with some new cement here, so let's see how easy it is to remove that. Probably I will need a sledgehammer for this. I did add this metal mesh here, but hopefully I can still remove it. It's not that dry yet. I built it well because it's not coming off that new part. The old part is easy to remove. But here I put this stone here and a little concrete, and it's already quite hard to remove. I need to saw this as well off here. I removed this much here and I cut this steel. Now I will instead fill it up underneath here. This side is now a little shorter as well as it is on the other side. I haven't measured it exactly, but it will be close enough. On this side, I will need to build it out here and as high as this level. So this corner is completely destroyed or it doesn't exist. I already started putting the concrete and stones here to build up this foundation, so I don't have to fill it all up with just concrete. Now I need to build a frame or the wood so it's easier to fill up this whole thing, this whole block. And I will need quite a lot of concrete for it. I was counting that maybe 10 bags or 8 bags. I ran out of concrete now, so I have to go and get some more. But I managed to do that little corner with that I had left. And now I just need to fill up this base. I made this wooden rim around to keep in the concrete. And then I hacked that part of the base away, so it should go like this and continue there to that corner all the way here.